Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique and today I am talking about the Earth Pathways diary. So this is the 2024 diary which I reviewed last year, and this is my journal. So the way I use these sort of diaries is different to the way that I use my journal, and you might see that I actually took an image from the Earth Pathways diary last year to actually put onto my journal, and it's a bit worse for wear now. That sticker's sort of coming off. Well, this is a Leuchtturm, but it's one of the ones with the better paper, and which is great for me because I tend to like to put watercolour down on my pages. So it comes as a top grid here, but it's coated, so you can actually put media on here and it doesn't show through. So if you look at that, there's no show through on the other side, which is brilliant. It's what I like. So this is my sort of long form tarot journal here. When I do spreads and I do deck studies and all sorts. So yeah, that's what I use for sort of long form if I'm journaling out a long time. But with these diaries, because there's not a lot of room, it's just enough room to actually write in those important things that I want to remember, that then I can transfer over into a long form journal like this one, and it's getting pretty chunky now. So I have received, and I'm so happy I've received for review, next year's and the calendar. And I didn't have the calendar last year, and you know, I really regret it. The year before I had a tarot calendar, one of Llewellyn's one, and I really miss having a calendar where I can just see straight away what's coming up and what I need to think about. And my life's getting a little bit busier now, and so it's going to be a bit more useful to have that. So this is the new one. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that amazing? Got some protective cardboard in there. And I'm going to obviously save that for a journal, which I might do next year's journal, put that on next year's journal, my long form. I also did a review of these journals as well, and they are amazing. They are so good. The paper quality on that is so good. I'll link to that below as well, but yeah, I can't believe the paper quality. And before now I've cut this heart out and used that as like a sticker in one of my journals as well, but on the inside pages, which is beautiful. Okay, so earthpathwaysdiary.uk is where you can buy these. So let's have a little look. So I think we'll look at the diary first. So this is the front page, and here we have the back page, and it's spiral bound with this plastic spiral here, which is really good, same as last year. Inspiring our connection to the land, which is what it says on this one here as well. Oh, so let's dive in. So this is beautiful, isn't it? Look at this image. So we've sort of got an image here within a larger image, and they do tend to do that a lot with the imagery. As you can see here, we've got the image, but then it's a bigger image in the background, which is really nice. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's sublime. You know, I buy this mainly for the artwork, because I think the artwork is just, it's just so good. So good. Let me show you some of the other ones that I've had over the years. Are you ready? I've got a box full of these. Okay, this is an old Hobonichi box, but yeah, 2013. If I open this up, you will see it's 2023, 2021, 2017, 2010, 2020, what's this one, 2011, 2022. Oh, so as you can see, I am a huge fan of the Earth Pathways diary, and I have used some of the images out of these diaries and, you know, cut them out for my journals and put them in there. So they're not all complete. They are, some of them have been used or reused. I do believe in a bit of recycling. So just to say, I'm a huge fan. I've also got some of the calendars as well, but not every year. Okay, so back to this year's 2025, which is absolutely beautiful. We've got some sand art on the back. Oh yes, do like some sand art, living by the sea as I do. I just met somebody last week. Yeah, last week. What an amazing artist he is, and he started doing sand art as well. So good. He was explaining to me all about sacred geometry, which was great. Okay, so this is dedicated to all those who care for our beautiful earth and choose to be open to positive change and the path of the heart. So this is about Earth Pathways and the people that are involved here. Mossy forest. So we have, not only do we have watercolour, you know, all different sort of art forms, watercolour, gouache, oil, all sorts, but we also have photography, which is a bit of a passion of mine as well. Look at this, beautiful. Talks about the Seed Fund. Now, this is like a collective that produces this diary, and they have what's called a Seed Fund. So every year, a part of what they get from selling these, they donate a percentage of it. And it's for grassroots and community ventures that help benefit the earth in a positive way. So last year they funded a project to build and install dormice boxes. Oh, that's lovely. Boxes to increase breeding rates of this endangered species. That's amazing, isn't it? Look at this, Song of the Sea. That's textured. Oh, that's lovely. So there's a section on how to use the diary. There's a key to the glyphs and symbols used. So we have the phases of the moon's zodiacal journey. So it gives you all the different zodiac glyphs or symbols. This is the void of course, retrograde, Mercury, Venus and Mars. And we are currently in a Mercury retrograde. And then the sun's journey through the zodiac is shown with this symbol. And it's a different astrologer every year. Okay, so here we are, the moon through the different signs. So if you were, I don't know, if we went and we said, oh look, lunar beltane, oh lovely. Okay, so here we can see Sagittarius, and we can see the moon phase there. So if we go back, we can see the moon phase is waning. We've just had a full moon, so it's starting to wane. It's in Sagittarius. And then if we go back here, the moon in Sagittarius, then we can see what that is all about here. This moon, Selene, over a river there. Okay. The festival pages, so this is all about the wheel of the year here. So we're in Lammas at the moment as I'm filming this. Isn't that a beautiful rendition? It tells you all about them. It's about 6 weeks between each. So here we have numerology for 2025. So that's a reduction. So if we take the numbers of the year and reduce them down to a single digit, we get number 9 for the year. And if you are a tarot person like me, then that means it's a hermit year and a moon year, because the hermit is number 9 in the major arcana and the moon is number 18, and if we reduce 18, 1 plus 8, we get 9. So we have 2 major cards, which is brilliant. Here it tells you, well, Glennie Kindred tells you what all that means for the year, numerologically speaking. And we have a little story about Old Woman Winter. Oh, and a bear. Oh, the land dreaming. A bear hibernating. So when we get to the pages here, we've got this amount of space for each day. And as I said, it tells you when the sun sets, when the sun rises, and any important dates. And then on the format of this is you get the diary entries here, and you get the artwork, poetry, songs, information, stories are on this page, on the facing page. So there's always something to please the eye, always. The wren, portal. And this banner here changes every year as well. So if I let's go to 2024, you see a different banner there. 2023, there we go. Yeah, so each year it's a different banner. That's so lovely stylized picture there as well. The road not taken, Vicky was 2023, and they always give the artist's name and the date of the artwork. The artwork is just so good. You can see this on watercolour paper. That's amazing. Got a nice poem here about going down to the sea. It's Sennen, West Penwith, so that is here in Cornwall. Cathedral. Cathedral of trees. So this is the same sort of artwork as on the front, isn't it? I presume it's the same person. Kath Dunn. So as you can see, there's like different types of artwork throughout here. Different styles. Have some Welsh, Wales, backwash. There's the sea. Backwashes right out and then comes back in. Ooh. Some flowers, orchids. Bluebell woods. So must be coming up to spring here. Bluebells come out. Oh, look at that face in the tree. Safe inside. Wow. I am the wilderness. I have a wolf in me. My howl echoes through the valley on a winter's night, calling me home. Woo! Some pottery. Such talent. It must be really difficult to choose the artwork for this diary because I know there's a lot of submissions. That's oils. Photograph into July. Hawthorn tree up on Dartmoor. Lovely. Standing stone. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to say that a lot, aren't I? It is though. I just love, love, love this diary. Oh, 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 oh. The rescue fox. I just look so content. I think that, oh, some more. I think that's going to actually be cut out and put in one of my diaries when I come to the end of 25. Oh, look at this. The energy coming from the solar plexus there. And rooted down into the earth and open to the sky. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, I'll definitely be using this one. Oh. Oh, it's a Selkie. Wow. Some of the images, they just catch your breath. The Milky Way over Rotork and Bodmin Moor. That's about 30 minutes away from me. I think that's the other thing I really, really like about this diary. It's UK based, but not only that, a lot of the images come from where I live, roundabouts. So I feel a real connection to this offering, this diary, more than any other. And I know I use other diaries, I've shown them, but this is the one that always calls me home, and this is the one I tend to gravitate towards. So we've got another Wheel of the Year here. And then at the back, as always, we have a month at a glance, which is also very useful, really useful. And it tells you who the background's by. So these are month view backgrounds at the moon and the furrow. And then again, they're different every year, the backgrounds. So we have a month at a glance. Let's see it this way. Blackthorn, elder. So here we're actually looking at all the different trees. That's cool. Yeah. Let's have a look. January, the rowan berry, which very protective seed from the rowan tree. These red seeds. We've got willow for February. We have alder for March. And we have ash for April. Love ash trees. We have hawthorn for May. For June we have the holly and the oak. And hazel for July. August we have apple. September blackthorn. October the yew. Usually find that in graveyards. Alder for November and birch for December. So if you were looking at studying the OM system, it might be nice to record in these, mightn't it? Be helpful. Okay, so we've got here 3 months at a glance, so for the following year, 2026. So you can do some forward planning. Then we have notes pages. Beautiful, beautiful. So contributor profile. So everybody that has contributed either words or pictures to the diary is referenced at the back here. So if it's something that you've looked at and you think, do you know, I really, really like that, then you can look it up here. So let's find my fox. I really like that fox. There. So The Sleeping Fox, Carolyn Story, 2019, page 80. So if we go to the back, there we go. So it goes alphabetically, but by surname. So page 80. Carolyn is an artist from Hertfordshire who creates emotive artwork, focusing on character design. In recent years, her art and writing has taken a more mindful approach, and her aim is to help encourage anyone new to crafts to be expressive through creativity. So that's great, isn't it? We have a reference at the back to the artists. I really do like that fox one. Yep, so these are the journals, the Earth Pathways Tree Journal and the Mandala Journal, and I'll link below to my look through at those. And this is where you can submit your artwork and your writing if you want to be included yourself. Submission dates. There's the website, and then on social media. Oh, look at that. And then on the back here we have sand art. I do love sand art. The Earth Pathways Diary 2025 is a celebration of the seasonal cycle of the year, with a focus on the Earth festivals. Lovely. So that's the diary. So let's have a little look at the calendar. Comes protected cellophane, and it's a lovely size. So you've got the same image on the front as we had on the front of the diary. And let's have a look. So on this side we have the picture and writing, and then on this side we have the calendar. And of course it's got on it the important dates, lunar imog. So let's have a look. This is called Peace, and we have some writing here. January, we've got a beautiful rabbit here, or a hare, should I say, a field and fur. Again, it's telling us who the artist is and who has written this. And we have February. So that's charcoal, isn't it? Look at the subtleties as well here. You can see sort of the browns underneath. So clever. Okay, golden moon. For March. April, we've got the blue woodland. Return of the swallows. We've got a lot of swifts around at the moment. This background here is like the background in the diary, isn't it? In the I just wondered if it correlated with the month, but it doesn't. Would have been interesting. Some more sand art, yay! So clever. Really clever. We have for July a foxglove banner. This is very Art Deco, isn't it, around the edge there? August, oil painting. Ring of Roses, September. A little village here. Oh, nice. Then for October, Moon River. You can see the canvas as well underneath here. November, it's a stag energy. This is from a novel called Earth Heart. Might have to have a look at that. See if they've got it in the library. Winter Birch for December. So those are the months. What else do we get? An overview. So we get a 2026 year planner. How cool is that? Oh, that's going to be so useful. Well, for me anyway. And then the phases of the moon and what they all are and what they all mean. Some lovely folk art there. And then we've got some space for our own notes. Messages of hope. It's interesting. And then on the back page, as with most calendars, you get a little overview of what's on each month, which is great. So the bag this calendar is wrapped in is fully compostable. Isn't that great as well? So that's the Earth Pathways calendar and diary for 2025. Now, I'm not one to actually wish my life away at all. I'm not, but I am really looking forward to 2025 and using this beautiful, beautiful collection from the Earth Pathways team. So thank you so much for watching, and until my next video. Bye friends, bye.